Hello and welcome to the channel, YouTube world. Super excited to show you some early gameplay footage of FNIX Rising. We'll dive in just a moment here, but I want to share a little bit of information with you. First of all, I've predominantly played this game on PS4 Pro. This is really the first time I'm uploading footage. This is, I think, my 125th Generation 0 upload. But it'll be the first time that it's done on PC, I believe. And I had to rush through the game. It was really hard for me to try to get to a point where I can actually unlock the mission to get us into FNIX Rising DLC. So before that, I want to share with you that when I was in contact with Avalanche Studios, because this is very important, there was an embargo for showing the game via a non-live YouTube video. This is what this is, just a regular upload, not a live stream. And the embargo is June the 20th. I'm looking at the calendar. We are June the 20th. I should be good. Hopefully it's not June the 19th where you are somewhere in the world. Please don't share anything before then. So I haven't. Now I can share because sharing is caring. Live stream I can do on the 23rd. Well, that's when the DLC releases. And again, that's coming to PC, Xbox One, and PS4 at a later date. So it's PC just for now. So that's why I had to rush, because I had to buy the game a second time. And I did that a little while ago, but I hadn't really had a chance to really get into it again. So that's out of the way. Now, the information that I want to share with you, you all know more or less, probably if you're watching this, what entails a FNIX Rising. It's done in the main game, like the main game's map. It's not like on a new island like Alpine Unrest was, in case you're wondering. Because I was wondering that too. So, what you get for free. Let's start what everybody gets on the update for free. 4 more apparel crafting levels, Survivor Challenge Tree, outfit and titles, 5 branches, 20 titles, Hazard outfit 5 pieces, world revamps to the South Coast, Farmlands, mini revamp in brackets, mainly relevant for DLC owners but new things to see for everyone. Then there's a shared low chance to appear, 2 melee weapons and a Harvester Class D, prone. Improvements to matchmaking, inventory, and bug fixes. Now what you get for the paid: 10 main missions, new NPCs, 10 side missions, the 2 melee weapons, which is the Sledgehammer and the Baran Bat. I probably did not pronounce that properly. We can have a good laugh. Harvester Class D, added to potential rivals as well. Scout Challenge Tree, outfit and titles, 5 branches, 20 titles, Sneaky Resistance outfit, 5 pieces, 20 collectibles, 1 outfit via mission reward, Cyclist outfit, 4 pieces, 12 new achievements / trophies. Now there's no changes done to the skills tree that I have seen in here, because this is still technically, I guess you could say, like in beta. This is like an alternate version of the game on my PC on Steam. The first thing that I did notice, I think I am going to close my web browser now, even though I do have a fairly good computer, and I've just recently upgraded my graphics card. I almost reached for my controller, which I could have done, but no, mouse and keyboard. Okay, so let's get into this here. The first thing that stood out to me, because I had to compare it to my PS4 version to make sure that this wasn't implemented in another update, is the colored legend. So side missions appear in like a teal-like color, and in an orangish red color are main missions and warboards, which I thought was really amazing. Now, the South Coast and Farmlands, well, there's farmland all over the place. Like, there's a lot of different places where there's like farms and stuff. So the other thing that I really wanted to show you is the log. This is important. So the first mission into the FNIX Rising is where the sun sets. And you'll notice now that they have different icons for the DLC missions. It's no longer just a dot, like a little circle with an arrow pointing down, because that was when Alpine Unrest was the only expansion. You could see that now marked with like a polar bear. The little tent-like icon I feel stupid because maybe that means something that I should know and my brain is just not working right now. That's for FNIX Rising. And how that happened, and it's important for me to talk about it, is when I went back to the hotel in Alpine Unrest, okay, and I was given this mission here. Locate the gate to the restricted area, talk to Elsa. So, Elsa, this again is for Alpine Unrest. When you talk to Anita, use Elsa's intel to locate the research facility and destroy the enemy at the core. And you got to locate the gate to the restricted area, talk to Elsa. Okay, so when I got the Hellmouth from Alpine Unrest, all of a sudden I started looking more at my map, and all of a sudden where the sun sets was just there. It didn't magically like pop up telling me, hey, psst, I'm over here now. I was carefully looking at my map, and I noticed it right here. Not too bad, 6 minutes in. I was kind of hoping to be shooting stuff by now, but I felt that this was very important. So if we look at our map, this is still technically all, I call this like the first province, right? And as soon as you cross over here, that's where things really start to change. Right here at the Camp Safe House. And that's where you start the main mission for the DLC that I'm about to showcase. I'm going to do a little bit of that. I don't know what's going to happen. This is like a blind playthrough. Then I'm going to try to head, I think, to the south coast. I think this is considered the south coast here. Then again, so could this. But on the map from my PS4, this showed that this was the south coast. Let's just get right into it. Please bear in mind that I am a little bit rusty. And yeah. And the inventory so far has not changed from what I've seen. See? It still has the same look because I know that they've made some improvements. What those actual improvements are, I honestly do not know. Things should be fairly smooth at a 60 frames per second. If I find that my frame rate drops, I have still a few things open. Now to go prone. But it's tricking my head. I'm pretty sure we've always been able to do that. Now remember now, I'm rusty. So please keep that in mind. Okay. Remember, this is not Call of Duty where you just rush in. That's not how this works. Very nice. No floating dogs in midair so far. I tell you, this game has flourished into something amazing. I won't take the handgun ammo, I'll just take this one. Yeah, so that's new. Pretty sure that's new. Almost 100% sure that's new. The structures there that you see. Oh, I don't remember ever seeing that. Sorry, I kind of like to just look around too as well. I'm not one of those people that just like rushes through everything, so it might be a little bit slow, but this will also hopefully give you an idea as to how to get, you know, the DLC started, like the mission. At least I shared with you how it worked for me. Someone in the Asotungan outpost received a transmission in Morse code and transcribed it hastily. December 19th, 1989. War is lost, hope is not. Region with 3 islands. Go to the North Island where the sun sets. Those alien tin cans cannot win. The truth is right here. Uncle Kelly, Freddy, and Janek. Okay. Where they find the large survivor camp at Maskar. Okay, now I'm not saying that I know where that is. This is where I'm hoping the game just tells me where it is. Now I have to make sure I don't get confused with this main mission, because that's like one of the very beginning main missions of the game. Remember, I'm new to PC here. I could fast travel here. I think I will in just a moment. Right now I kind of just want to take this all in, because I remember this this hangar well. And I'm not too sure if those cars were there covered. We'll take that one. I'll talk about the inventory system a little bit later. There's not too much for me to talk about, other than, I mean, real quick, I guess I could talk about it. I do prefer the old system where you had like a massive bag that you could look at. However, I do like how they categorized everything, how things are all like by weight. I thought that was really interesting. Sometimes it got a little bit confusing at first when it came to putting ammo in your gun or attaching attachments to your weapons. I had to make a tutorial on that because some people were confused. I wish that we could just toggle between both, if that would be possible, to have them either by category or just like a big open cluster, you know what? Just boom, open the bag, everything's there. And then from there, maybe we can make like a folder, drop things in. Maybe I'm asking for too much. I think that would have been cool. But I mean, I don't particularly mind this too much now that we're talking about it. This is still, I think, the same as how it is on PS4. Where you have like your ammo, your equipment, your attachments, your crafting resources. And then you do technically have the all right here. So I guess that's what I'm saying. I wish maybe if you click on all, what you would get is that old style all, where it takes up the whole screen with the little squares like we used to have. So almost like the old inventory UI when you click on all, and then maybe just keep everything else the way it is, and then the check mark there behind my pumpkin head is simply what's equipped on you. So it shows you what's equipped, your primary, your secondary. So I do think that that's amazing. So if that was my feedback, that would be it, is maybe the all tab to do that. Okay, let's get on with it here. The sun is rising. It's a beautiful thing, because man, this game is gorgeous, just like Hunter, Call of the Wild. We have a little bit of a truck floating in midair. Oh, I see what happened on top of the branch. That happens. Man, the game is so smooth on PC. I mean, that is just something else. Now, there's usually a group of hunters up ahead. I don't know if I want them slowing my groove down. I don't know if I'm into that. I might have to fast travel up ahead a little bit. You know what else I don't know how to do, believe it or not, because I'm on PC and it's been a while? I actually forget how to heal myself. That's pretty funny. I keep wanting to hit C for crouch for some reason. Well, if I die, it's really not the end of the world. Oh, no, stay away. Hey, psst. Simple first aid. Sure. 15 minutes in. Time goes by fast. I had let some of the time go by in my game actually so that the sun would start to rise. This takes place 6 weeks after Alpine Unrest, if I'm not mistaken, for the time setting. And in this part of the world, just like when I lived in the Northwest Territories in Canada, that's why they nicknamed Yellowknife, where I used to live, the land of the midnight sun. Because I was silly when the game first came out. I contacted the devs on Twitter. I said, how come it's nighttime more than daytime? I should have known, but I didn't know that in that part of the world, in Sweden, that that's how it is up there as well. Yeah, so we've got quite a ways to go to where the sun sets. I don't remember if there's a safe house there. Like I said, I know that this is probably going to be incredibly slow. Oh boy. For some people. Okay, so he definitely can see me. Yeah, the AI has been revamped there in recent history. They were incredibly aggressive and just a little wee bit over the top. Okay, it doesn't look like we're gonna really be able to outrun him. He wants... Ouch. There we go. Yeah, that can be good. Why not? Yeah, whatever. I'll just take it all. Those things are annoying. Now I'm going to look at my compass as well to see if there's any safe houses. That was something that originally I didn't know when I first started playing the game. Find a large survivor camp at Mascar. So I actually kind of like how it brings you back to where it all started in the sense of the map. I actually like that. What's going to be interesting to see, and I don't want to speculate, is if when you're playing the game, now that we're moving slightly further away from the base game, if that means daytime might be a bit longer. I'm not too sure. That might actually be a little bit hard. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and just loot everything because I'm going to be here all day. Actually, that ammo's probably going to be useful for me. But I do want to just like look around in case I find like a baseball bat or something like that. Like I want to see how that works. Is it only certain enemies that could potentially drop it? I don't know how that works. My weight is at 61.427. 61.427. 61. Oh, okay. Yeah. 0.64. So, yeah, so ammo really doesn't weigh that much, which used to be a big problem for me. Like, wow, can you ever carry a lot of ammo? I don't know why I feel stressed like I need to rush. But I shouldn't, because this is not a game about rushing. But I could have sworn I saw something in the distance there. What I need to figure out is how to heal. which is insane. Because I don't know how. That's hilarious. Oh yeah. So that's not a safe house there, because we would have seen that on our mini-map. Ooh. Anytime you see me shoot and it looks like I'm missing, those are actually warning shots just to try to scare them away. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Sometimes shooting from the hip is good. Like that. Alright, come on. You want some? You're done. This specific spot I actually remember. Ouch. I'll take that. Take this. Sure, why not? Since it seems to weigh almost nothing. Now, this part might take a moment. I seriously don't remember. It's driving me crazy. Okay, I is inventory. I get... Oh! There we go. Okay. I just hit 5. I keep forgetting that. Like, the numbers on my keyboard. It would help if... There we go. This is what happens when you're like on 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's the old stuff. I can tell. Flares I don't generally tend to use. Yeah, I think this is actually the first time you get a Glock, you actually get it from here. That would not be a gold. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up, just for the fun of it. Yeah, see, it's the clock. The clocky, however you pronounce that. Yeah, I'll pick this up as well, just for the fun of it. We're gonna go to inventory. We'll go to everything primary. No, it's a secondary. Yeah, see, I already have the gold one. So the green one we're going to drop. So I like how that's like that. Equipment. Yeah, see, handgun silencer. We can drop that. The scope, we can drop that. Yeah, because I already have one on my gun. See how it's like nice big and you can see it properly. Okay, so we're doing pretty good there. Now I'm gonna say something that I don't know if it's true. So don't quote me on this. I wonder if part of the reason they chose to have... I don't know if this is going to make any sense. The main mission to the new DLC in the older part of the world is because the enemies tend to be a little bit easier, and it might be a little bit easier for people to get into, to get started. to get a taste for it? I'm not sure. Because there's no denying when you go to Alpine Unrest, that is a more difficult area. There's no two ways about it. Really? He can already see... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? No, not that. Number 2. Come on. Get with the program here. Bam. Look at the graphics. Look at the scope. The reflection off my scope. Sorry. Don't forget, I'm used to playing on PC, or on PS4 Pro. I'm not saying it's ugly, I'm just saying, wow. There's a nice little difference on the PC. It's amazing, eh? This game is like just one of those games that I just never tire of. Even though I've beaten the game, like I said before. Just running around, exploring. Who's gonna come crawling around that corner? Look at the reflection off the wall, man. Well, it's like Hunter Call of the Wild. That's another game I really enjoy. Boom. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, we got a rival. Again, I want to apologize again if the gameplay's incredibly slow. It's hard for me to, you know, make it any quicker. Something tells me that this is a part of the mission. Again, we are over here. If you want to get your bearings straight, so we started here. We went there. So that's probably where you're going to want to go. For the fun of it, if it doesn't trigger right away. Who are they shooting at? Oh, maybe there's NPCs that are fighting back? Oh, wow. Nice. So that finished that. Oh, wow. Holy. I'm all like, don't hit me with one of those. I'm like, sorry, I'm just like, what? Wow. Okay, so we still have that bullet. I don't know if these are new enemies again. That could potentially have, like, the baseball. I know I'm hung up on the weapons there. It's because those are the two new weapons, the melee ones. Which I personally think is a great idea. If you've got those little ticks, you want to conserve on some ammo. Maybe you're having a little bit of a hard time hitting those little jumping ticks. Pulling out the melee weapon and just whacking them maybe of use. I do this a lot. It might be annoying, but again, progress a little bit through this until you get at least the Hellmouth from Alpine Unrest. in closing, because we're going on 30 minutes. I think I want to do this in maybe 30-minute spurts so that it's not like a long, dragged out video. Once you get the Hellmouth at least, but you can start looking here right away at this safe house, like I said. Right past the border, right northwest of Saltyham Church, Saltholman Church. And look around there and see if anything triggers, if it doesn't trigger for you on launch day on the 23rd. And then again, you get brought here. You saw what happened there with taking out the those machines. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here, 30 minutes. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll make sure when you play the game and those missiles are coming for you, they hit you. They hit you, they kill you, annihilate you, and you start back from level 1. You have to create a new character. But if you don't want that to happen, you can always subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. But if not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as. And as always, hopefully I'll see at least some of you in the next video. Bye now. And don't be shy to drop some comments down below if you have some questions. Hopefully I have the answer. And if I don't, I'll do my best to try and get the answer for you. Alright, see you soon.